Hello, it's Thursday the 9th. I'm FxPlew and this is the market brief. So should we send for the lettuce? Because Chancellor Reeves may be facing her own Liz Truss moment. Remember how Reeves promised to deliver a solid fiscal base for a drive for growth? Well, that looks like a pretty heavy lift right now. There are major concerns about how the UK will achieve any real economic growth at the moment, and of course borrowing costs for the UK government are going up, up and away. The 30-year bond yield, that reached a 25-year high earlier this week, and the 10-year bond followed suit yesterday, reaching the highest since about 2008, I think. Sterling also dropped about 1% to around 123.25 against the dollar, and that's the lowest we've seen since around April. Now, with such little headroom in her budget, higher debt repayments will put Reeves uncomfortably close to breaking the fiscal rules that she set back in October. So right now her rock and a hard place look like a choice between slashing public spending or reneging on her promise not to raise taxes again. The irony of all this, of course, is that having made so much of that financial black hole that they inherited from the Tories, her policies have managed to create a whole new black hole, all of her own. Because the higher yields could see government debt costs increase by about another £10 billion a year. So I'll ask again, is it time to roll out that lettuce? Over in the US, while the dreadful LA fires are still raging out of control, the Fed minutes were a more tempered affair last night. The US rate cuts have slowed progress in reducing US inflation to a point that the Fed will now likely need to slow, if not halt, rates altogether if they are to reach their 2% target. Especially when you consider how inflationary many of Trump's policies might be. Market expectation is for no change at the next Fed meeting, which is towards the back end of this month, and the dollar rallied over the potential divergence between US and Eurozone monetary policy. The dollar index peaked at around 109.35, I think. We kick off this morning, we're around 122.75 against the dollar, we're about 119.20 against the euro, and euro dollar is around 103 on the open this morning. That's it from me. I'm off to warm up a little. Toodaloo.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FxPlew.